Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. The August 8th edition of Friday Night SmackDown was very mediocre. And mediocre is a light word. You could even say it was bad. The best parts about SmackDown were the very beginning and the very end. Everything in between was kind of shit. It didn't really do anything, and it was extremely mediocre. The worst segment of the night was Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair when they came out and did this like cake doll thing. It was a weird promo. It didn't it didn't move forward any storylines. It didn't really do anything. It was awkward. The only thing that's like cool about that segment was that like Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss looked like they were having a good time, but looking like you're having a good time does not equal a good segment. It was a bad segment. Chelsea Green comes out and saves the segment, and then Chelsea Green comes out and has a decent match with Charlotte Flair. One thing I will say about Chelsea Green is she's an absolutely brilliant heel. She's willing to slip on the banana peel. She's willing to look like a fool. She is absolutely the definition of what a heel is, and she's brilliant at it, and she deserves her flowers for that. But the worst segment of the night was that weird Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss promo, and then Charlotte Flair's out there using Alexa Bliss's real name, Lexi. It's a weird thing. It's weird. I know maybe that wasn't supposed to happen, but she should be a professional. She should understand she should use that work name, not the shoot name. And she says Lexi, and they had this weird doll exchange, and it didn't move forward any storylines. They have no tag team competition. Like, it was just meaningless and pointless, and there was something else that could have been put in there to advance storylines. And also, we don't need back-to-back matches with the MFT and Solo and all those guys. Like, I was really high on Jeff Cobb before he got into WWE, but as JC Mateo, he is the most boring professional wrestler I've ever seen in my whole life. There's no aura. There's no swag. He doesn't even sell punches. He goes, like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Solo Sikoa is absolutely entertaining, has a ton of charisma. I appreciate and value that in Solo. But everyone else in his group is charisma-less. Nothing. They have nothing, and we don't need back-to-back segments with them in it. It's ridiculous. The Motor City Machine Guns are one of the best tag teams of the last 20 years. They're smooth. They have great chemistry. They do things in unison. They're an absolutely unit when it comes to a tag team, and they don't need to be losing to a squad that has absolutely no charisma and has no trajectory moving forward and has no connection with the fans. People only like or respect that team or buy into that team potentially because of Solo and how good he is. And then you see Sami Zayn come out, absolutely shocking there, surprise, hometown boy. Massive pop. Love that. Love that for Sami Zayn. He steals the win. Will he become a United States champion? You never know. My pick to dethrone Solo would be Carmelo Hayes. I think that guy rocks. I was on a bunch of shows with him in the Indies. He's an absolute stud. Loves what he does. Really good at what he does, and deserves that United States Championship spot. And then we can see MFT off TV. But keep Solo on TV, but keep those other guys off TV. They have absolutely no charisma. They're auraless. It's kind of insane. And so some of those were decent parts of the show, but the show kicked off with one of the two best parts of the show in an overall mediocre show. John Cena comes out, big babyface pop. We get the good guy John Cena back. He's firing on all cylinders. They're chanting everything. They're going nuts for John. John talks about Brock Lesnar. He cooks him. Logan Paul comes out. Logan Paul gets massive heat. Gotta love it. And then eventually it comes down to the fact that we're going to see Logan Paul and John Cena at Clash in Paris. That's going to be absolutely fire. That crowd is going to go nuts for Cena. They're going to be singing and chanting and the whole thing in Paris, just like they did, with AJ Styles. We got to have an AJ Styles match in Clash in Paris. I mean, come on. Those people are going to sing AJ Styles song all night. I mean, maybe he faces Dominic Mysterio again, gets the win. The win would be awesome for AJ Styles in Clash in Paris. But we're going to see Logan Paul versus John Cena in what's coming down to be John Cena's last few matches. He talked about Brock Lesnar, so eventually we're going to see John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. He tells Brock Lesnar, if you want some, come get some. Well, I guarantee that Brock Lesnar wants some, and he's going right after John Cena. We may see him interfere in the Clash in Paris. Who knows when we're going to see Brock Lesnar again, but we will see him again. He will F5 John Cena again, and they will have a match, hopefully leading up to something happening there. And then what I mean leading up to, hopefully, I think Gunther being John Cena's final match, or Gunther and Brock Lesnar wrestling. I think things like that would be awesome. So that was a great way to kick off the show. I was in high spirits, and then it went totally downhill, very mediocre, until it picked up right at the end with Drew McIntyre, because everyone knows that WWE television is way better when Drew McIntyre is featured, because that dude is amazing. He's amazing. He's so good at professional wrestling and being a WWE superstar that he doesn't get enough credit for that. And he absolutely destroyed Cody Rhodes, kicking his face through the announce table with a Claymore kick to end the show. And you could just see this on his face, the emotions. Was he happy about it? Was he sad about it? Did he want to do it? He's just conflicted, but he knows that he needs to do it if he wants to get the WWE Championship back, if he wants to become undisputed WWE Champion. And I absolutely love this idea of going into a Drew McIntyre Cody Rhodes feud, and I would even get fired up if Drew McIntyre won the undisputed WWE Championship and actually took that WWE Championship to WrestleMania and headlined the show. WrestleMania 42, Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns would be absolutely incredible. Two absolutely massive dudes, athletic, big, strong, powerful, great wrestlers in the ring competing. Yes, you can put Roman Reigns over. Roman Reigns wins another championship at WrestleMania 42, but you can definitely have Drew McIntyre beat Cody Rhodes and then have him take it all the way to WrestleMania, and then you have Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Would be absolutely incredible. But I don't think Drew McIntyre is going to win. I think Cody Rhodes is going to hold that title for a very, very long time. But that was a fantastic way to end SmackDown. SmackDown started really strong with John Cena, ended really strong with Drew McIntyre just dominating Cody Rhodes' face and kicking him through the bottom of the announce table, and then just the emotion and just pure disdain on Drew McIntyre's face, but also a little confliction about if that was the right thing to do. It ended perfectly. Everything in the middle was absolute garbage, which what made it mediocre, because the beginning and the end made it better. But the middle, the meat, absolutely garbage, outside of seeing Motor City Machine Guns be an absolutely beast of a tag team and Chelsea Green be a fantastic heel. We got a weird promo segment, too many MFT matches, not enough Carmelo Hayes, all those sorts of things. But that's my reaction to the August 8th edition of Friday Night SmackDown. What did you think in the comments down below? And what are we going to see moving forward? And just anything else you want to drop in the comments section about professional wrestling. I'd absolutely love to hear from you about it. Anything, please. Then like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Lots of love. Cheers.